All right, Coach, extra inning walk-off there to complete the first sweep in program history in the Big 12. Thoughts?
Excited to be able to say that. We've been waiting a little bit for that. So that was our goal today going in. We talked about it. And again, I think we played really well this weekend. We still just need to clean up a few things to play solid, a whole solid 21 innings, or in this case 22 innings.
What do you like about the resilience? Get down, fight back.
I think that they're learning, after our Texas series here, we had a really good heart-to-heart with our team. And since then, we remembered what kind of a team we are. And we're a team that's always a little bit chippy and never gives up until they tell us that the game is over. And so I'm seeing that player for player, and, we're utilizing everybody on our lineup, and they're all ready to go, so it's been fun.
As a coach, you have to like when you have a player-led meeting like that.
Yeah.
They took on
They did. And it's really who our team should be, because we have such mature, older vets that have done so much to take care of this program, and they deserve every bit of it. And sometimes I think that makes us a little nervous to be in that kind of spotlight and platform, but ever since that meeting and that series, they've really responded in a great way.
Coach, take us through that 8th inning there. I mean, Stormy, who's been doing quite well for you the last innings, and then Aubrey Evans, stepping in after not getting hit all day and then getting that game-winning RBI.
Yeah. Well, Aubrey squared up the last, maybe it was the time before that, and the first baseman made a really nice play on it. And so it was her time, right? So just really like what Stormy has been doing at the plate. We've kind of been moving her around all over the place just to see what kind of momentum we get, and also trying to split up our righties as much as we can with the lefties that are in the game. And she's just doing a good job of answering when her number's called.
What did you need from Caitlin, and what did she deliver?
Yeah, so I think yesterday she threw really well for us. And I told her there were 2 pitches that I'd want to take back. And the only reason, not because of the result, but more of what the pitches were, and if they weren't her best pitches that we're throwing, understanding that they're purpose pitches, not maybe attack pitches. And so today I said, hey, your drop was on fire yesterday. We're going to get after it with that. And she did exactly that. Got her ground balls. She had some big strikeouts when she needed it. And, just got the momentum back in her hands. So love how she played defense as well. But when she gets people out, she gets fired up. And the big old fist pump is huge.
What do you mean by purpose?
Yeah, so, there's so much information in the game these days. And so people know if, this person throws this certain percentage of change-ups, and this person throws up or down. And so for our pitchers, they do have their main pitch that's, what separates them from other people. And when hitters go in planning for, attacking and taking that pitch out of the game, we use other pitches. And we tell ourselves, that's just to change the eyesight, change the timing, those types of things. And I'll sometimes yell not this pitch, or something like that, and that means the pitch is a purpose pitch, but it's not the one we're attacking them with. We're going to attack them with our best pitch. So that's kind of what that means.
Obviously, they have a dynamic offense. They have a left fielder we know very well. Now that it's done, how bizarre was that to see going up against Maddie there this weekend?
Well, I knew that her team was going to be just a competitive team, because she has been such an amazing competitor in the game, and definitely did some great things for us while in her time here. And so I knew that they were gonna fight big, because she leads well and she does that for her team. I'm so proud of how she's moved on and continued to carry on and has done such a great job, and and fun to be able to compete and have healthy competition.
What does this first Big 12 sweep do for your team moving forward? Just one game away from getting back to 500 too.
Yeah, it's big for us. It's the first time in program history. I don't know as far as, for our whole school as far as a sweep of an institution, but that's what we want to set out to do. We've had 2 other opportunities to do it and kind of fell short in that last day. So to be able to make that adjustment and play hard like we did and get the clutch hits when we needed them was big for us. And when you start feeling good, look out.
And you have coming up at home Autism Awareness Month. What does that mean to you? Why is that important?
Well, I never actually knew too much about autism and even the spectrum until our oldest son was diagnosed on the spectrum right after I took the job here. So we accepted the job here and decided that we were going to move out, and 2 days later the doctors told us that our son was on the spectrum and also had some different delays. And so at first I thought that it was more of, he was going to constantly be behind, and he was going to be different, and he was going to be just to have challenges in life that he wasn't going to be able to overcome. And now I've learned that I am completely wrong. He has such an intelligence that he's taught me so much to look outside the box, to see things from different views, to connect with different people. As coaches will say, eye contact is so important. Well, he has a hard time with eye contact. And so as a coach now, I understand they're not disrespecting me. It just might be their comfort zone. And so really, it means the world to our entire family. And so many people are positively affected by that unlocked intelligence, as I would say, of autism awareness and acceptance. So I think it's just really understanding that piece and knowing that those differences are what makes us great. And I have become the best version of myself, not only as a mother and as a coach, because I've learned so much from him.
And by sharing your story, do you feel that people relate to you and come up to you and talk to you and share their experiences?
Yeah, it's been pretty special in recruiting, especially because I've had some mothers that and fathers, but mothers that have maybe worked with students that have had certain diagnoses as well, and they keep telling me, like, keep going, because my son was nonverbal until he was 5, and then I was dad at 5 years old, and I thought he's never going to talk. And now if you meet him, he thinks he's Patrick Mahomes. So Patrick, if you ever watch this, you have a huge fan in Orlando, Florida. And he believes that he can go out and accomplish whatever he wants. And I never thought he was going to play sports, and he's scoring the winning touchdown for his football team and playing basketball, I think, as we speak. And so it's just amazing to know that he can accomplish things that just happen in a different way.
Good.
That's like this weekend, Coach.
Thank
Coach.
you.
Appreciate it.